Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jaki and Dan, the #1 podcast on applepodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Big day today, you guys. Yeah.
Is it?
Because it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, well, what's so big about that, Jacqueline?
Tuesdays are when celebrities have birthdays.
Whoa, even on days that the number of the days is 7-11?
Oh my God, I didn't even think
about that, did you? I knew you were going to be like, oh, I didn't even think about
It's
that.
a gas station
Didn't,
holiday.
actually.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about when we worked at the gas station, Jackie, and we met that man who drank Clorox.
Jackie, you said today is a big day, and you said it's because today is the birthdays of
Tuesday.
celebrities. And who better to inform you about the birthdays of celebrities than the hosts of the #1 celebrity birthday podcast on Apple Podcasts and every other podcast website? Me, your host, Dan, November 10th.
Me, your host, Jackie, October 12th. Oh, I got a sunburn.
Oh, no, Jackie.
Yeah. No,
you
I'm
know
itchy.
you're not supposed to get sunburn last year.
Listen.
You got prickly heat last year.
Oh, I haven't even thought about that.
Had red sores. You were flushed.
Knocking on wood. I did a lot of sun spray. What's it
I
called?
did too. Sun spray.
Yeah, and I still got something.
I'm actually a bit of a sunscreen skeptic. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just questioning, just asking questions here.
If I didn't have it on, I would be very boiled. I was in the sun from like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
11 to 4.
big
That's
shift.
when the sun, that's high noon. That's high noon is what that's called.
I was too.
Jackie, we cannot talk. We're going to get bleeped. We're going to get bleeped. We're going to get dinged. You talk about drug use. Not going to fly, all right? But what is going to fly are my high hopes that you are going to guess just out of the palm of your head which celebrity, famous, jolly good fellow has their birthday today on 7-11.
Jerry Springer.
Can you ring a big gong for me, Paul?
Yeah, just sit there.
Okay.
Count down from 20.
20.
20.
19.
19. 18. 17.
That was the gong of wrong. Jackie, you could not have been more off track.
Shit.
It ain't no Jerry Springer's birthday. He did pass away recently. We do want to stand up and salute him for being one of the pioneers of practically daytime television as we know it. Jerry Springer, I don't actually know when his birthday is, but I'll tell you this about this. Man, you were right about that. A man.
Love a
Born
man.
on this day, 7-11-11-7 to our friends across the pond. You'll look that up. I don't want to explain that to you what that was, but his, excuse me. Hey, this guy was born on this day, 1986. Blank is an American actor, best known for his role as Scott Brown in The OA. Not the OC, but The OA. I guess that's kind of like a prequel, probably.
Was that show that got canceled where they did like the hand movements and stuff?
Let's look that up. Listeners, if you want to follow along on Wikipedia, The OA is an American mystery drama television series with science fiction, supernatural, and fantasy elements. Sounds like that would be right up your alley, Jackie Alley.
It was really good.
The
They canceled
OA
it.
debuted on Netflix on December 2016. Blah, blah, blah. It was canceled after 2 seasons, leaving the show with a cliffhanger ending.
Yeah, it was really cool. So this is the guy from that show?
Well, he's not the main guy. He
Okay.
played Scott Brown.
I can't tell you I know who that is.
I don't
at
think you know
all.
who this is. And I'm going to tell you that the main reason I chose this guy is because his name's kind of fun. All right?
In what way?
None of your business.
Yeah.
Who is it? Just say who it is. Yeah,
Scott
Jackie.
Brown.
Not Dan.
Jackie. It is none of your business why
All
a man's
right,
name
then
is. But I'll tell
I
you this, though,
quit.
because this is my business to share with you listeners. And Jackie, you can listen to this too because it's a clue. His first name, his last name, they rhyme. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. How often does that happen?
OA. What's it
that's
called?
Rhyming name. Rhyming name. Rhyming name. A rhyme tronym, I believe that's called. And I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark Clark.
No, I like that though.
Okay.
He was on an episode of NCIS New Orleans as a character named Otis.
Oh, I still haven't watched the New Orleans universe yet, but I do
Nolans,
love
it says.
NCIS.
And it takes place in the Big Easy. He's been on Law and
Nickelback,
Order.
Creed, Incubus, Stained.
That's not a man's name.
That's what NCIS stands for.
He was on a movie called Unsane as a male patient.
Oh, I love that band. What's his name? It's not Mark Clark.
It's not Mark Clark.
What's Paul looking at?
The dog is doing that thing where she sits down and scratches the back of her ear, but she's farting every time she does.
Oh, get that on the mic. That's amazing.
That's fair.
You
I'll
gotta go
allow
to the
it.
bathroom.
Okay,
You just go
his
in
name
anywhere you want.
rhymes, and
Yes.
he was on the OA.
He was on the OA. He was on
And he was
NCIS
on
Special
NCIS,
Nolans, Cajun
Nolans.
Edition. He was on Law and Order SVU for one episode.
Is it like Stephen Beaven?
One syllable each name.
Oh, Tom Rom.
That's a movie genre, rom-tom.
Yeah.
It's a romance movie with Tom Hanks. Shout out Tom Cruise, also born on the 3rd of
Shout out,
July.
I saw a Tom Hanks documentary on maybe Amazon Prime. 2 stars. So,
Really?
yeah,
Did he
probably.
make it, or
That's
is it
some
about
birthday
him?
serendipity, though.
I agree.
I see Robert Downey Jr.'s got a new show about cool cars.
Does he?
Sam
It's
Blam.
called like Downey's Cars or something. Looks nuts.
Car man.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm serious.
Downey's
It looks
Cars.
so nuts.
Oh, I can't wait for
You wouldn't
Jay
believe
Leno
what
to
he's
make
driving.
it. What's he driving?
Some of the older stuff, newer,
We should make
faster
a show where
cars.
we should make a show where you're driving me crazy, and we're making that show right now. Jackie, this guy. Here's a big hint.
What?
It's the loudest thing I ever heard in my
That's
life.
illegal. You
It
cannot
was his
treat
nails
us
on the
like that.
chalkboard. He said I was driving him crazy.
You can't treat us
It's
like that.
topical.
I thought it was a wild hog. It's
I will
mean, it is on
complain
topic.
to the union.
All right. Podcast.
PU. Send us a new guy. This one sucks.
Hey, his name. You want a hint? His
Yes.
first name, he shares the name with the actor who played one of the Night in the Roxbury's, and he was Anchorman. Top 10 Anchorman moments. Go.
I love Lamp.
Spin that wheel for me, would you? Jackie's got the wheel. There's nothing on it.
You're
this
talking
week.
about Ron Burgundy?
No, I'm talking about the actor that played Ron Burgundy.
Will
Yep.
Spill.
No, that would be crazy.
Will
The
Chill.
Spill. Blanco pad. That's actually a great hint. I don't really pat myself on the back, but that's a great hint.
Blanco pad?
Blanco pad. What would that blank be?
Oh, I don't know any O pads.
Don't associate with a lot of leprechauns.
I don't know what this clue is. Is this a type of notebook?
No, it's a type of cleaning. Blank is a trade name for a scouring pad.
Brill.
Will Brill. Gang.
Wow.
There's no way around it. There's two ways about it. Today we're celebrating on 7/11 the birthday of Will Brill.
That rocks.
I didn't know how to prepare you for it. I just have to come out and say it. Today is the birthday of Will Brill.
Happy birthday, Will.
Jackie, what do you know about Will Brill?
Absolutely nothing,
Yeah,
but
I know.
bring back that TV show. It's so freaking good.
Bring
They were
back
doing
the
like
OA.
magic dancing and fuck, it was good.
I don't want to be just S-ing on the guy. S is, in layman's terms, shitting on the guy.
Sure.
Here's what I'm trying to say, and I mean this with respect. I mean this with showman's respect.
What?
Will Brill, not exactly a household name, right? Brill kind of is with the Brillo pad thing, but
Yeah, I'm sorry I just
I'm
stated
saying, I mean,
don't
he's
know
a-
any
but he's
O-pads.
an
I do know the
artist.
one O-pad.
he's an actor, and he has been on some of these shows like I told you about. He was on Louie, one episode of Louie as guy number one.
Louie.
That's right. And Jackie stands with him. He was on a show called The Blacklist, which Louis is now on, ironically.
What, he took his dick out on the phone? Like, give me a break.
That's not what happened. He played a character named Leo Guggenheim in a show called The Nick. I guess it's about a Oh, it is about the Knicks. Well, what I'm trying to say is the guy's been out there. He's been working. He's been doing guest spots. Still not really a household name. But I think that's all about to change. Because over the 4th of July holidays, shout out 4th of July, I heard some hot goss from the Hollywood Hills. And, well, I signed an NDA. I'm really not supposed to talk about this. I'm not supposed to talk about this, but dude, fuck it. I respect and I love the listeners too much to not share this. I just want to tell you, Will Brill's going to be directing a pretty high-profile project coming up. I want to let you know about what this is. So you're going to be excited. You're going to be excited. Ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm literally ready.
There we go. I was waiting for that. Thank you, Jaki.
Yeah.
Coming soon to movie screens, a movie like you've never seen. With Will Brill in the director's chair, it's a biopic for those who care about the late sportscaster Harry Carey with a script co-written by Sherry O'Terry. Jack Black stars, and you're gonna squeal in a scene he shares with Shaquille O'Neal, where while he's playing basketball, he raps along with the great Paul Wall. With Hannah Montana and Milli Vanilli, they all sing together. It gets pretty silly. You won't be seeing any scenes with the actor who is named Sean Bean, but Jack Black took extra acting classes. He's even wearing Harry Carey's glasses. Time will tell if this film does well, but if it's a hit, I've heard tell that the director will get to have some fun rebooting a film by Tony Tarantino's son. That's right, film fans soon might thrill to Will Brill's Kill Bill. So,
Damn.
I'm looking forward to Will Brill's Kill Bill, and I hope you all join me in taking the Will Brill pill. You've not
Thank
been
you
Will
for
Brill
doing
pills.
rhyming. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday, Will Brill. Happy birthday,
Tony
Tarantino. And happy birthday to dun, da, da, da.
I can only guess.
Surprise.
If you're like me, there's nothing you love more than visiting a public restroom. But there's nothing in the world worse than having to look some minimum wage making flunky in the eye to ask him for the code to the bathroom door. The bad news is that sucks. The good news is you never have to do it again. My name's Cody Bathroom, and I couldn't be more excited to tell you about my new telephone hotline, Cody B's Bathroom Codes. When I was a truck driver, I relieved myself in commodes across the whole United States more times than I'd care to count. And now, as a retired truck driver, I've used that experience to compile a complete handwritten list of every public restroom door code in the country. My phone is always on, and I'm available 25 hours a day, 8 days a week to give you the bathroom door code you need in your time of need. For just 99 cents per call, I'll be glad to give you great bathroom door codes like 7743, that's for the Sunoco station in Brownderry, Indiana. And if you find yourself at the Buffalo Wild Wings in Gastonia, North Carolina, that's gonna be 1234. Casa Calabria restaurant in Marquette, Michigan, I'm just messing with you. They ain't got a bathroom door code, but the Guitar Center in Portland, Oregon does, and that's gonna be 52412. And don't worry, I don't charge you any extra for a 5-digit code. And if you call in the next 5 minutes, I'll send you a free copy of my informational pamphlet, Public Restroom Tips for Non-Paying Customers. You'll learn all the secrets for a successful hit-and-run operation, such as act like you belong there, make no eye contact, and leave it cleaner than you found it. So what are you waiting for? A bathroom that don't have a door code on it? Call the Cody B's Bathroom Codes hotline, and soon the world will be your restroom. Oh, I can tell you this. Can I tell you a quick 4th of July thing I did too?
Yeah.
Me and our friends Jake and Greg, we went up to this, it's not really a mountain, but it's a mount. It's not a mountain. Mount Tabor. It's this big hill with a park.
Yeah.
Watches fireworks. So people were setting off fireworks, illegal fireworks. I thought that was kind of cool. It's very dry here as well. But around the area we were hanging out, there was a very cool dad with his wife and their children. And I'm talking cool Portland dad. I'm talking probably late 30s, early 40s. I'm talking long hair. I'm talking black t-shirt. I'm talking big ironic mustache. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A cool fucking dad. And their youngest kid, he was probably like 5 maybe. And people were setting off like pretty big fireworks like on like walking paths at this park. Like it was pretty fucking loud. And the kid, who kept seeing him, he was always covering his ears and crying, you know? And the dad would just like not do anything. And we heard him say to his wife, "He can't hang." But like they didn't leave, but he was just like saying,
"Bro can't hang, dude."
Kids being a pussy.
Yeah, which I get to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But also, cool Portland dad. If I see, I'm gonna snap your neck. There's no way to be a crying boy.
Yeah.
Jesus,
That's
you
wild.
Can't hang. You can't hang.
What a bummer
Fucking puss.
having kids must be.
Next time I see you in a record store, I smash a copy of Honking on Bobo over your dumb head. You'll be honking on my Bobo. That's what you'll be doing.
When I see you at the Mike Birbiglia's show next month,
I'm gonna sleepwalk right into you.
key your fucking Hyundai, dude.
Dude, Chris Tucker is gonna be at a casino nearby, but I'm gonna be at Marquette for that.
Oh, damn.
Man, they should start calling that guy Chris.
Fuck.
Never mind. He was on Epstein's plane.
Oh, sure. That's a perfect joke. I try to do I haven't messed with ChatGPT as much lately, but I tried a fun prompt where I said have Nardwar interviewing Jeffrey Epstein in his prison cell. But it was pretty generic.
Did it work out?
It was very dry. It wasn't very funny. They didn't get into specifics. The Epstein character, they just had him talking about like, well, I have legal troubles and we'll see what happens. And Nardwar was like, you're associated with a lot of prominent politicians. And so it was kind of funny. The Lolita Express. Here is a copy of the book Lolita. Wow.
Welcome back, and we're going to be talking about another jolly good fellow. Can you, Dan, November 10th, guess who it is?
Jaki, October 12th. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of being your friend. I'm a big fan of guessing that today is the birthday of Mariah Carey.
Who?
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. No. That's not it.
Not at all? No? Not even in the ballpark? It's got to be a lady.
I
right?
guess because this jolly good fellow has recorded songs. I
We
will
all
say
have.
that. Yeah.
I don't like to admit it, but we've all done it.
I don't either.
Everyone does it when they're younger. As long as you grow out of it by a certain age, you're all right.
I might record something.
No. This is a man.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Does he play a big guitar?
I don't think he does. He
Okay.
was like he was an actor, singer. Way
I'm hearing the
back
past
in the
tense
day.
makes me. Okay. So kind of my generation, the silent generation.
Yeah, he was
Marx
born
Brothers
on
era.
7/11 in the year 1931.
Oh, that's kind of past my time, but
Yeah.
Let's see here. 1931. Is he a big name? But is he more famous than Will Brill? No offense, Will Brill, if you're listening.
I would say yes. I had never personally heard of this man, but he is not really in my worldview.
Yeah,
as
he
far
wasn't
as
on
things
Buffy
I've
the
heard of
Vampire
before.
Slayer. Sure.
Exactly. So, but in researching, I found that he was quite popular in his time. So you might have heard of him.
Sometimes you find that out. Someone wasn't as big of a, not a household name today, but it's like, kids, I'm telling you, fucking Harry Langdon was a big deal in silent comedy for a few years in the 20s.
This guy was in a few movies. Track of the Cat.
Career declined during the Talkies era, but...
Dark Horse.
Wait, he was in Year of the Cat?
Track of the Cat by William A. Wellman in 1954.
Wellman. He should have worked with John Goodman.
What else can I tell you about today's jolly good
I don't know.
fellow?
I'm not going to look him up online. What does he look like? Have you seen a picture of him? Is he gray?
He's like a kind of a James Dean type, but maybe blondish.
Was he in
His name is a verb. It's a verb.
Okay.
His
Hunter.
first name, yes,
That's his last name?
that's his last name.
Is it Tab Hunter?
It is. It's Tab Hunter. So this is a guy.
I read his name right off my computer keyboard.
What else do you know about Tab Hunter? I didn't know you knew this guy.
I
had
know
never heard
that
of him.
he was always on the lookout for a cheap soda.
I wasn't sure
I
if I
don't-
should go the Tab Soda route or
The tab.
guitar tabs or.
Oh,
There's a lot you could do with Tab Hunter.
it's tabhunter.com.
I certainly went to tabhunter.com, and to my surprise, it is his official website. There's no tablature whatsoever.
God damn it.
But let
I
me
just know that he was like a teen idol guy from the 50s.
Yeah. So he was a movie star and singer. It said his hits were most played on jukeboxes across America. He was in John Waters' 1981 Polyester, which I've never seen.
Presume he didn't read the script before doing that. I would think.
Sure.
It's loud.
He was in the Nini Giuseppe Rosati film in 1968 called Scacco Internazionale, a.k.a. International Checkmate, a.k.a. The Last Chance.
I have that on DVD.
Other titles include Track of the Cat, Wonton the Dog Who Saved Hollywood, Dark Horse,
Could never make
Birds
one
Do
tom
It.
today.
Animal movie title enthusiast Tab Hunter was as famous on 45s as he was on the big screen, with some amazing songs in his arsenal, such as Let's Pretend There's a Moon, I'm a Runaway, I Ain't Got Nobody, and I'll Never Be Free. 1961, he came out with You Cheated, and in 1962, Born to Lose. Depressed man JGF
Relatable.
Tab Hunter also boasts a verb name, a very cool and awesome verb name at that. So in honor of the birthday of 93-year-old Hollywood it boy Tab Hunter, I have done some tab hunting myself and would like to give you the guitar tabs live on air for two of our Jolly Good Fellows' most popular songs.
I'm ready. I've tab hunted before. I'll tab hunt again. I'll do it right in front of you.
So here we go
I'm
with
not
an all-new
shy.
segment called Tab Hunter. This one is by JGF Tab Hunter, and it's called Black Coat. Let me cue it up on my device here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the live tabs too. Black Coat. Here we go.
Black coat,
GG,
Yep. Got that.
GG, C, G, D, D, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G, C, G.
Ah, too fast.
G, C, G, D, G, C, G, G, C, G, D, G, C, D, G, 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 C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G, C,
If you have a guitar at home, listeners, I hope you're playing along.
C, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, G, D, G, C, G.
Wow.
All right, tab hot, and those are easy chords to play, but you were hitting them pretty fast.
This next one.
Oh, it's a new
got
guitar,
one
by the
more.
way.
This is
Do you mind if I play along to this one too?
please do. I can't really hear what you're doing, so I hope it's cool. Tab Hunter Young Love, UK #1 in 1957, tabbed by Gwynnifer Reese. Thank you, Gwynnifer.
Shout out Gwynnifer.
All right,
I hope
this
people enjoy our
is-
pivot to unlistenable sonic experimentation.
On every episode.
I can't help it. Oh yeah. What? Can I get
All right,
Are we
let her
doing
rip.
chords again, or are we doing fret numbers?
Let's do numbers on this one.
I only know
7, 8, 9.
I only know chords. There's
All
a
right.
7 in here. That's
Just
the number
transpose
you-
it in your head.
Ready? This one's a little bit longer, so.
All All right, I'm trying out a new instrument on this one.
Okay.
I better go, here, and a high, he better go, who and a high go, better.
Go, young love. C, A minor, F, G7. C, A minor, F, G7. C, C, E7. E7, F, G7, C.
I better go, better go, I bid here, got a money better. I bid, able to go, I got a better.
To C next. C. C. E7. F. G7. C. A minor. F. G7. G7. C. G7. D minor 7. G7. C. 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 G7. G7.
Forget that rat crap.
D minor 7.
This is real
G7. C.
Hey, HBD.
A minor. F. G7. C. G7. D minor 7. G7. C. A minor. F.
I missed that D minor 7 completely. Let me give you an isolated one so you can use it later.
A bitter on the left and a bitter on the right.
I lost. Oh, E7. F.
Very much.
G7. C. A minor. F. G7.
100. All right, let's go down.
G7. C. G7. D minor 7. G7. C. C. G7. G7. D minor 7. G7. C. A minor F. G7. C. Ready for the outro? G. C. G. C. So happy birthday to Tab Hunter. Dan, if we have any time left, I'd love to do some live tab hunting for you.
I would love to, yeah. And let me say, I think there's a part of that song that goes, Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tab Hunter.
All right.
Happy birthday, Tab Hunter,
Happy
wherever
birthday
you are in the
to Tone
afterlife or in
Chaser.
the-
What was his name?
Yes. Tone Chaser. The fucking chaser, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, listeners, you know what time it is. It's time for your zodiac reading here on the Happy Birthday Podcast. I'm Cheryl, July 11th, which is actually today. I'm here to tell you about us Cancers in the zodiac and what Cancer season means for you. Cancer, you were born July 21st, or you're born between June 21st and July 22nd. That means you're a water sign. Now, you probably grew up on the lake, so you know exactly what that means. Cancer is actually a crab. So the crustaceous crab has a hard external shell, much like you yourself, Cancer. You may be, sometimes people think you're cold, you're a little distant, you're a little aloof. Maybe you got your pinchers out, okay? We know on the inside it's that delicious buttery meat. Alright, so don't be surprised if it takes a while for people to come through that shell and break on in past the crust. You know you're good on the inside, they will find out, okay? Now, you're ruled by the moon. The moon's always there, so you're always being ruled. And you're probably thinking, man, I got a lot going on. Your family, your job, but also you love food and drink. So make sure you take care of your self-care. Don't engage in too much risky behavior this month. Just lay low. Work on your self-trust, work on your affirmations, and try to not be so passive-aggressive. All right, that's your cancer season update. Happy birthday, jolly good fellows.
Hey.
What's up, cousin?
Oh, no. I am a little sleepy today. Stayed up until about 5 o'clock in the morning last night.
What were you doing?
Do you want to know? Can you guess?
Fireworks.
No.
You're burning shit in your backyard.
No.
You're playing video games.
Yeah, I was playing video games.
You haven't really been a burn guy lately. You used to do a lot of backyard burns.
No, but I just, we got a new fire pit, and I've
Nice.
kind of been waiting to put it in. But we had a fire this past weekend. It was nice. We got rid of like all of the cardboard from the winter.
You can keep that in.
One of those nice colorful fires, you know, that I just love to sit close to.
Yeah. We did that once. We were burning the piano wood from the Merlot Mansion piano disaster.
Yes.
And our old man neighbor came out the next day and he's like, my whole house smells like trash. You can't be burning garbage. We were like, it was just wood.
Yeah.
He was like, my
Idiot.
whole house smells like garbage.
Yeah, it was like, clean your house, dude.
Sorry, dude. Shut the
I didn't
window.
plant garbage in your house. I had a fire in my backyard. What a fucking... Oh, God. You wish you could just fucking cut that guy's head off sometimes.
I'm sorry my rhyming wasn't longer, but it took too much time to come
There's
up
a
with what
lot
I
of
did.
rhyming.
It is a lot of rhyming. It's hard to Google people with rhyming names. It's not that I don't know. It'll tell you things that rhyme with famous people's names. It's like I can do that. That's not hard. You got Jack Black. You got
Jack White.
yeah.
You know those two are related?
Yeah, they're yin yang twins.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome back to the Happy Birthday Podcast. I'm producer Paul. This is the Wild Card segment. We are joined today by...
Megan and Whitney.
Megan and Whitney. Hello. Welcome
of
back
you.
to the show. It's good to see you guys.
Danke.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to spin the wheel. That will... First, I'm going to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Spinning the wheel.
Listeners, you can't see, but if either one of you could describe
nice.
the wheel, what it looks like.
It is alternating grey,
It reminds-
chartreuse, vermilion.
It reminds me of the fucking logo in Resident Evil.
It does remind
Oh,
me
it
of the Umbrella
does.
Corporation.
You can't really tell.
Laura
But it
Garner.
is on the gray halftone print.
I don't think there's
Wow.
a vermilion spots on it, but oh well.
Wait, is vermilion red or yellow?
Green?
No idea.
I'm gonna look that up.
Here's the game.
Vermilion
Can
is a number,
you-
it says.
It's also, I think, the second town you go in
Pokemon?
Pokemon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's
I
got my
was
back
the
there.
first one to bring up Pokemon.
not allowed to
Vermilion
play
is
Pokemon.
by Slipknot.
Is it?
I think so.
Let's pull that up. Hold on a second. Sorry, Jackie. We just need to settle this before we move on.
I'm
Vermilion,
not
Slipknot.
going
It says, yep,
anywhere.
song by Slipknot. There's a music video for it. It's got its own Wikipedia article. This is not just any song. This has a whole Wikipedia article.
Is this it?
Is this it?
Yeah, that's Slipknot.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, can you remember from your memory how to cook boxed dinners? That is the name of the game. You've
Yes.
landed on gray. Here's your boxed dinner. Kraft
Oh, yeah.
macaroni and cheese.
Oh, Lord.
Can you tell me what is the cook time to boil noodles on Kraft mac
I will
and cheese?
say it's 6 minutes.
Do you think it's 6?
I feel like it's low because it's tiny pasta.
I'd say 12 because it's GMO pasta.
Oh, yeah, you may be right. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You're actually both incorrect.
It's at 39 minutes.
7 to 8 minutes or until tender. So
Okay,
See,
well,
I'm a hyper
Megan,
al dente. Like,
Yeah,
I like
sure.
that noodle to bite back. So I would probably pull it at 6 and then add the packet and extra milk and the butter or the margarine.
extra milk?
I like it extra milky. So when I was a kid, all I wanted to eat was boxed mac and cheese.
Yeah, same.
Dude, I need a soundboard so bad.
I don't even think about it.
So my mom enabled all my weird like add more milk to this. So she would be like, "Do you want it extra creamy and milky?" I'm like, "Yes, please." And to this day, I like my pasta almost kind of brothy. Like
If somebody
it's
says,
not,
"Do you want this extra milky?" I go, "No."
No, that
I'm
yeah.
not like fan of
like-
I didn't grow up in that kind of environment. My mom saw me pouring a little too much. I was getting a smack on the hand.
Damn
It's
it.
enough of that.
I got all the milk I could imbibe.
What's on the line here? Do we know ahead of time or no?
It's $1,000 per correct answer.
Oh, okay.
So, and you landed on yellow twice. Look at that.
Wow, it
Yellow
must be-
is Stouffer's frozen lasagna.
Let's
Can you tell me
I love that.
the cook time and then bonus the preheat in Fahrenheit?
420 and you cook it for 69 minutes.
Yes.
If
No.
only.
We want. It is a long ass cook time because it's
I
a
bet you
frozen
it's long.
lasagna and
45
it's thick
minutes?
as a brick.
450? 420?
450 is too
425,
high.
350?
Maybe
That's too high.
425 with the cover on, and then cook it for maybe 50, 60 minutes.
That long for a frozen fucking dinner?
That's
Frozen.
too much. I don't think you're wrong. I'm saying I think that's too much.
When you get it, you're like, "This looks so good," and then it's like, "It takes how long? What the fuck?"
That's like
Honestly,
making real food.
the 420.69, I think
It's
you could get it
close.
done with that.
Yes.
Because it's
Yeah.
actually $375 for 65.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So you could probably get away with that.
It's a big ass lasagna.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
dead by
It's
then.
like
Exactly.
It's a thick,
You
thick
never know what's gonna
lasagna.
happen.
that thick.
I'm like, could be a whole different person by the time it comes out. But
I got one of those microwave ones just 'cause out of curiosity. I was like, "Oh, I wonder if Michelangelo could make a good, chicken parm or whatever this is." And my microwave obliterated one small spot of
that's
it.
right. You sent me a video.
It was like the devil had like shat in the middle of it and made this like weird flamed up poop thing. It was
all of the heat was concentrated
concentrated
into
on one thing. It was
Let me-
like Archimedes'
Interesting.
death ray was just
wow.
one
Let me
thing.
ask you this:
Is it supposed to do that?
is it supposed to spin and it doesn't?
It do spin.
It do
like
spin and it still did that.
the
Interesting.
spinning only concentrated it further into the very center of
Just
it.
into the center.
It was just
my
like
She
God.
put it
the
on
only
the
spot.
prism, Illuminati prism setting, and it,
Yeah, that's
No, I had to stop using my microwave because it does that to everything. It like burns a hole. in
really?
one area,
yours
but it's
spin?
also it's supposed to spin and
it
there's no
doesn't.
plate.
Ah.
So I went to look for a replacement plate. How much you guys think that costs? New quiz question. You win
$32.
$1,000 if you get it right.
I was gonna say
$100.
$32.99.
Is it a glass plate?
Yep.
I'm
Is
gonna.
32 and 100. Those are the guesses.
I didn't get
It was
to-
over 5. Oh, sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
It's go ahead. Go. No. Tell
It
me
was
how
over
much it is.
$500.
That's
You're
too much.
lying.
No
A
way.
fucking
you
microwave
go?
costs like
Space age
$23.
materials.
through the manufacturer because they'd have to it's so old that it's like one of those I would just throw it in the trash, but it's
Yeah.
like built into the wall or whatever.
They got and they have to contact like their microwave archivist, and he's got to go back and
He's
yeah,
got
I
to
don't
climb
know that,
fucking
yeah.
Mount Everest with a Sherpa in order
Yeah.
to get to the saved old microwave.
Do you guys have Caribou coffees where you are? I don't know where you.
I know what they are. I
You
know what
see
they
one?
are.
We're familiar. Yeah.
I've seen them.
So when I worked at Caribou Coffee, they were like, "We've got a Caribou costume, and you got to wear it and stand out by 35." And I was like, no, that's not why I got this job." But I was kind of curious, so I went back.
Yeah.
And I was about to put on the Caribou costume, and there was fucking sharp marks in it.
Hell yeah.
No,
Like I
wait.
opened it up because I was like, "Oh, it'd be funny to wear this or whatever." And then there was there's skid marks in it.
Why would they get in there without wearing any underwear or pants?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it was
I'm
probably
trying-
like
If you're
Wondering if
shitting
they had to
through-
shit and they couldn't get it off, like they were stuck.
Oh no.
And
That could
they-
be.
No,
Do you
no,
think it
no.
was like a full dump, like a full log?
It was like a.
You're
I mean,
sweating
it's
in
a
there.
little- it's like this long and this wide.
Just all I can think is like a shart is one thing we all shart probably every week, But
I think somebody shit themselves, and then it seeped through the pants they were wearing.
No.
It
it would have had to have been.
I'm kind of disappointed. I thought this would have happened in my life, that I've never been in a work situation where someone made me dress up in a costume or go flip a sign or something. Like, I would do that. Shart stains or no shart stains, get me in that costume.
You would climb into the shart stained suit.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah.
He's a man of the people.
Exactly.
He does it for the laughs.
Once you put it on, you'd get distracted by something else, right?
Exactly.
You put it on and go
poop
dance.
you get used to
Flora
it.
and fauna of that person's poop culture goes into you.
You get used to it. You
Take
become
on their
one with the
microbiome.
stain. Yeah.
The caribou
Probably good
costume,
for
this
you.
was a one-man costume.
It was a one-man costume.
How did that work physically?
It was a big reindeer, essentially. So it was just a massive head and then one whole piece suit.
Oh, but where were the legs? Were your legs legs? Were your hands legs?
Also legs?
My hands were also reindeer legs, yes.
Were there udders that could squirt cream into people's coffee?
Yeah, or whatever fucking, like
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. They're white chocolate.
Her last name is
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. She was hazelnutting.
I was hazelnutting. Yes, it cost extra for that.
Paul, you and I should get a 2-man horse costume, climb in there, sneak into a rodeo or something.
I'd love that. It's rodeo season
Maybe
right
this
now.
summer.
I don't know if you
Who's
guys
the
are
butt?
rodeo people.
Dan's
Who's the butt? Who's the head?
I've always wanted to do acid at a rodeo, but I'm kind of scared.
I don't want
Don't.
to do
I
that.
can't express how much
The
I think you should
squealing
not
of the
do
greased
that.
hogs. You don't want to do that on acid.
So I had my first rodeo. What was it 2 years ago now? I think
It's funny to hear a conversation. This is my first rodeo.
it was my first rodeo, and there will be no second rodeo. I didn't realize that it's mostly about like physically hurting animals. Like I didn't realize that that's really what the rodeo
I
is.
thought it would be fun.
No, that's what I thought too. I dressed up like a dickhead. I had like overalls and a cowboy
My
hat on. I was
first
so
rodeo
excited.
on your shirt. and-
Yeah, I was so juiced. I was eating the slop that they fed the people there. And
Out of the
else-
trough.
$20 sloppy Joe.
You're dressed up like a cowboy, and everyone else is wearing like a Big Dogs t-shirt and a MAGA hat. and
everyone
you're sitting there like
said-
crying, watching the animals.
It was me and just a sea of real tree camo.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Was there any digital camo?
Not that I saw, but I mean, realistically,
analog.
probably there's.
I
probably
like
a
those
lot
high
of,
tech rednecks
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
camo. I like that.
Agreed.
Oh, now you know.
Well, okay. Well, thank you. Well, I will not be going to any rodeos myself unless I'm the clown. Rodeos, if you're hiring, I will
It'd
clown.
be funny if they used a watermelon instead of a pig and greased up a watermelon and like you had to throw it around in a circle and everybody tried to catch it, but it would just squeeze out.
I do want to ask Whitney, don't you do some motorcycle stuff? Aren't you kind of a
I do
motorcycle
the-
freak?
Dude, I fucking...
You got a hog or what?
I've got several hogs.
Wow. All right.
I've
Do you
got,
grease them up, or
this
they?
is Hog Central
Yeah.
up here, and trying to sell them all. And
You want to buy one?
do you want one?
I've never been on
what's-
a motorcycle.
I've never been on one before. Give me the details. What are we looking at? A
We're looking at a
1976.
2018 BMW R9T Urban GS. I will take for you. It takes $7,000.
Oh, I only ride
That's a lot.
Harleys.
Bought it for
Sorry,
12,
only
I'll
ride
take
Harleys. I can't.
Only Harleys.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't
What do you
ride
mean
at
you
all.
never rode a motorcycle,
I've never been
Dan?
on a motorcycle before. No.
I have an objection.
That was a
Oh.
scooter.
Sustained.
That was a
He
scooter.
rode on the back of my moped one time. It was
Moped.
really fun.
I will say, I was on the back of your moped. I was saying, go slower, go slower. And I was holding an acoustic guitar with no case. Also,
Oh my god.
You had to play an emergency show or what?
I think so. Actually, I think that was what happened. Yes, no
You had to
joke.
go play Pearl Jam covers.
Yeah. Well,
Even flow.
yeah, let's do.
Dude, Eddie Vedder
Hear
is
me
God.
spoken.
Oh, we're getting the instruments
Here
out
we
again.
What's the Eddie Vedder called?
Jeremy, little boy, yellow is a purple violet too. That doesn't sound
Butterflies.
Like
The recess made his bread.
How could I forget? Dude,
That
Pearl
was
Jam's
so
coming. It's
good.
like
That was good.
$500 for just a regular ticket.
Do you guys want to come
Damn.
into town and see Pearl Jam with us?
Yeah.
I would love
Mm.
to do that.
It's $500 a ticket though.
Worth it.
So worth it.
You can't buy tickets
dude,
anymore.
for PJ.
No.
I know, you're right. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
You got to go. I mean, those guys are on death's door, realistically. You know, how many chances
It
you
doesn't
gonna have
get
to see
any
them?
better than this.
Oh,
Hey.
Love
You
that.
could get
My
a-
original
Fun,
joke.
guys.
It belongs to my ex, but it's still funny.
I would
No,
love
it's
to
yours. You won it in the battle.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't give him
manifest-
that credit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually have a few more trivia questions involving birthdays.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
We looked at birthdays and we didn't understand.
We looked at the birthdays between like year 900 and
Yeah, that's why none of them
69.
sounded familiar.
This guy was born on July 11th, 1920. Okay. He was a Russian actor, best known for his portrayal of King Mongkut in the Rodgers and Hammerstein stage musical The King and I. He did like Egypt hat. Who am I talking about?
A fez? A turban.
Mikhail,
What other Egyptian hats are there?
You
King
can nev-
Tut?
Nikita
like
Khrushchev.
a tut hat. Yeah.
A Tut hat.
You can
First
never do
name,
tut hat today.
First name,
Raphael.
3 letters.
Oh,
Job.
Uri. What's his name?
Close?
Kind of close, actually.
I'm just thinking of Russian things.
He was in a movie
I
or
feel
a
like
play?
this guy was mentioned in an episode of Seinfeld.
Yes.
The soup Nazi.
Also, Cool Runnings was mentioned.
Jamaica has a bobsled team.
There's a whole movie about it. You should check it out sometime.
I just said the motto, the fucking tagline from the movie, dog.
Some people say no, I
His
can't
last
believe.
name.
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jackie. Yeah, Uri Zurkov.
His last name. It's if you were to say it phonetically, the first part of it kind of looks like what you would use to make pickles.
Like a crock?
A
More
jar?
like a
Vinegar?
liquid.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's
Vinegar?
That's a weird
Raj
Guess the
Vine.
man's name.
Raj Vine.
clue. Or
Raj
go.
Brine. That's really close.
that is close. That is close.
I'll give you one more guess, and then I'll tell you this man's name.
Okay.
Raj
First name is
Bryan.
3 letters. Last name, 2 syllables. 2 syllables.
Sure.
You know what those are. It's like someone who pickles.
Vinny? Or Raj Vinny?
Not
It's a
Not-
famously bald man.
not
Very
I'll,
bold.
but
Not Isle?
not I will, but
Yule.
Yule.
Yuli. Euler.
No, that's last name.
the,
Yugoslavia.
Yul
got the first
Brynner. Yul Brynner.
Brenner. Yes.
So wait, what's
So
Brenner?
now
It looks like Briner. It's spelled like Briner.
okay.
Sorry, we
like
blew
one
that
who
so hard.
brines.
Sorry, I
That's
blew
all
the
Do you have
right.
any other
Blue
questions
so
we can pull out?
Yeah, can we?
There'll be some redemption here. Jackie, do you have one more? Or
I do
Dan?
not. Let's throw it to Dan. See what
yeah,
he's
I got
Okay.
one. I'm between 2 different ones here, but I think I know who I'm going to go with here.
I feel like we did similar on the last time we were on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
oh, Mark, I forget all names when you ask me names.
The guessing's
All
not
right.
too important. I mean, you're trying to win some cash. You could have had $1,000 in your pocket on that last question. Here we go. This was Blank was born, better known by her stage name Blank, is an American rapper born on this day 1974. Who could I be talking about?
Mary
Missy
J.
Elliott.
Blige.
Okay, say 2 different ones at the same time again.
3, 2, 1.
Lisa
Missy
Left Eye
Elliott.
Lopez.
Close. Let's see. She is known for the
Queen.
genre.
Is it Queen Latifah?
No,
She didn't
it
rap.
is not.
Did she
She's.
rap?
This says she's married to a guy named Mr. Papers.
Is he a cat?
Yeah, he's trained, and it says here on Wikipedia her genre is hip hop. She went to prison for 1 year in 2005. I remember that, for lying to a jury, which I don't think should be illegal. She is, in her name is a reference to the size of her body, which I would agree. In a height is in terms of height, I could concur.
Oh, is
that
it
this
Lil
is the truth.
Kim?
It's Lil Kim, for God's sake. And you got
Our queen, the original queen.
She looks
That's right,
way
the
different
original.
now, though.
Yeah,
got
she's
some
got
body
surgery
mods.
face. That's pretty.
yeah, she got pumped up and plumped and all sorts of things, shined.
Whitney's gonna make a sandwich for her kid really fast.
Okay.
Cool. Aw.
Does anybody else want a sandwich?
I'd rip a Sammy.
Yeah,
Good.
I will
All
in a
we've
little
got
bit.
is peanut butter. Is that okay?
Oh, I'm allergic, so
Oh,
pass.
he is. That's funny. Yeah,
It is funny.
forgot about that.
Pretty sure he's faking it, but we don't have to get into it.
No, I've seen him go into Amflat.
Rub it on my skin, see what happens.
Anaphylactic.
Cover me in
No.
peanut butter, see what happens.
What about a sunscreen for peanut butter? Turkey provolone. Whitney just asked me what's my favorite sandwich, so I said turkey provolone. What's
Really?
y'all guys' favorite sandwich?
You ever
Oh
put
my
a little
God.
green apple slice on your Turkey Pro?
That sounds fucked up good, Jackie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good
Do you
shit.
still do mustard, or what do you do?
Garlic
Turkey
aioli.
pro. Oh, with the green apple. Yeah, that sounds delish.
Yeah, I was gonna say like red apple and yellow mustard is my favorite sandwich. So kind of the same thing.
Red apple in place of ketchup.
Yeah. Yes. I'm trying to be healthy. I can't pick a
think-
favorite sandwich. That's too much. I don't want to go on
You
the
gotta
record.
pick what pops up to your mind first.
Nothing.
Let it
The day after Thanksgiving, like the white bread
Ooh,
turkey
yeah, yeah.
sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty special thing.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
Do you put the cranberries on it?
I put all the shit on it.
Nice.
Green bean casserole.
I just I
Bones.
make it open face. I just fuck it up, cover everything in gravy. I don't give a shit.
He sits on it.
I'm kind of a bad boy on Thanksgiving.
I've been.
Down on
Yeah,
top
people
of
say that. People say that.
People have said that, so
Kind of a leftovers bad boy. I don't like
Yeah.
open face. I feel like that goes against the spirit of a sandwich. A sandwich should be.
I agree.
you never
Yeah.
get a hot open face sandwich at like a diner.
You sit and eat there with
Yeah.
eat it with a fork and knife or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to pick
Wet
up with
bread,
your
no
hands in there.
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's like my favorite thing to get, and people at diners hate making it. Apparently, I found out,
No.
but I still order it.
Dude,
I
you
hate
guys
that
are in diner country. There are no diners down
They
here.
are.
We have a Denny's near where I live.
It's not the same.
No,
It's not the same. It's too commercialized.
Dude, do you remember Denny's had a fucking like an emo, our favorite bands and their favorite like Hoobastank had a milkshake, Taking Back Sunday had an omelet.
The stank shake?
Dude,
Oh,
God.
because
Yeah,
teen
yeah,
kids
yeah.
would want to hang out at the 24 hours, whatever.
These guys
Hell
are always
yeah.
on tour and these are the things they order.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found it. The Weird Denny's pop punk experiment of 2009.
Brave.
Dude,
Bold.
Incredible.
I
some
gotta know.
41s,
It's too bright.
some witch. Hoobastank's
I don't know.
Burrito.
Did they really have a Who burrito?
Party like my name is El Nino.
Good Charlotte's band of burritos. Katy
wonder what-
Perry's hot and cold cherry chocolate cappuccino.
Why is Katy Perry in the
Sounds good.
lineup?
Yeah, she shouldn't be in
Oh,
there.
that's when I Kissed the Girl came out, I think.
I heard that when the Who burrito came out, Pete Townsend took issue with that. He was like, "I've got to deal with Taco Bell."
I want to see
Anyway.
how they're spelling it.
Anyway, yeah.
Taking Back Sunday's Taking Back Bacon Burger Fries.
That's a stretch.
That's real
Wow.
lunch.
Cheeseburger with French fries. That's what Taking Back Sunday put on the menu.
That's real clunky.
It is fun thinking about like old men on the prairie in Nebraska having to order that.
Can I try the Taking Back Bacon Burger?
Get the Who burrito.
What's a Hoobastank? Actually, what is a Hoobastank? Isn't it something?
It's
Hoobastank.
it's a
It's for
condition.
whose butt stank, right?
No.
It's literally like an abbreviation of whose butt stinks.
Oh, that's not a good band name.
I'm genuinely being serious.
Wait, for
I could be
real?
wrong, but
Hold
I
on.
think that's what it is.
No. I think it's like a infinity symbol. but
Oh,
for-
the actual answer is too disappointing. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh no!
Yeah, no,
lame.
come on, dude.
You
gotta
have to
tell
because
us.
mine's not working.
I can't say it on air. No,
It's
just
not
kidding.
about butt
Hold on a
stink?
second. It's not. I mean, apparently, hold on a second. I'm double checking my sources here because just
What's
anyone.
a Hoobastank?
This is disappointing. Hoobastank is mispronounced German street slang for someone who owns many sneakers.
No, I just don't believe it. I think
Yes,
it's
I'm reading this
What a
off
bunch
the
of
internet, my
squares.
friends.
I wish I was
Shocking.
dead.
I think it's fake.
Are you on Urban Dictionary?
Sorry, I keep adjusting this. No, this is Google.com,
You
dude.
need
This
to be
is
on a suburban dictionary or any kind of
yeah, it is
rural
on Suburban
dictionary.
Dictionary. Rural Dictionary.
There's got to be some good stuff on Rural Dictionary.
Ooh, there's some dirty stuff too.
Yeah. Do you think there's anyone who was like going back to Denny's like, do you guys still have the Hooburrito? Oh, I fucking love the Hooburrito. You don't have it?
Waiting for him to bring that Hooburrito back.
Sorry.
Find out
I
what
like
we're
your
doing.
character of the fucking gross old Upper Michigan guy who loves the pop punk menu at Denny's.
He's
Bring
got
back
the
the
gear too.
burrito.
Trump's
bought
gonna
the
take
shirt
back
and
that
the
Taking
hat.
Back Sunday burger.
It was a burrito with spicy chicken strips, onion crispers, pepper jack cheese, cheese sauce, and barbecue sauce. It was served with tortilla chips, cheese sauce, and ranch dressing.
That's
That
3
is not
sauces.
a burrito.
Is
I
that
don't- that
name
doesn't
short
sound
for
good. I
who
wouldn't
wants to
order it.
eat this burrito?
Zing!
Butt's gonna stink after they.
Oh,
That's
shit.
Do you have one more trivia question for us, Paul? I'm trying to.
I do. I have a death for you
Let's
guys.
get serious
to guess, and
here
that's
for a
the last
second.
thing I got. Yeah, let's get serious because we are talking about a dead man.
Everybody dies.
And this is a pretty serious guy. He was born November 7th, 1879. He was an American actor, film director, and screenwriter.
I have something to say.
What?
He died on July 11th.
Correct.
Born November 7th.
Yep.
Born 11/7, died 7/11.
Oh.
Not a lot of guys can say that, people.
That's some birthday serendipity,
Serendipity.
right
Yeah.
there.
Is that a-
serendipity,
Is that
though.
a birth death palindrome?
That's
Yes,
exactly
it is.
what
It is a birth
Yes,
death
yes.
palindrome. Yeah.
How do you spell that? Stop. That was
B-I.
P-A-L-I-N-D-R-O-M-E.
So this
Top 10
guy-
palindromes. Go.
A man in Land Canal,
Dad.
Panama.
Okay.
Adam,
Alright.
I'm
Go ahead.
Adam.
Pap, pap.
Go hang
Please
a
excuse my
salami.
dear Aunt Sally.
There you go.
Yep.
Not one.
Kings play cards on fat green stools. You ever hear that one?
Interesting.
Knowing
You
that
should
one?
talk about kings. This man was referred to as the king of the movies.
Oh.
He was internationally
Harvey
famous movie
Weinstein.
star of the silent film era. He was first individually publicized leading man in America. Most photographed man in the world, and man whose face is as familiar as the man in the moon. So you should know exactly who this is. Very
Charlie
famous man.
Chaplin.
He
what-
he
when was
appeared
he
in
born?
over 300 movies. And let's see. if
These
we can get
movies are about
some-
45 seconds long at the time.
Yeah, the first one here from 1912, Raffles, the amateur cracksman.
I think I know who this is.
Tumbleweeds, Scarlet Letter, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Ivanhoe.
Have you?
Oh, excuse me.
You gonna do all 300 or?
Yeah, let's
You all
go through the
300.
list.
Yeah, his wife was Ruth Constantine.
That's an early 1900s lady name right there.
Sounds like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, I'll give you a couple more movie names, and then you tell me. So, his last movie in 1942 was called Jackass Male. He played the old miner, and he was
Johnny
uncredited.
Knoxville.
Sorry, he was also in. Let's see.
No leak.
God, jackass mail. Can you imagine that? You'd try to go to get your mail, and it's Johnny Knoxville fucking shooting diarrhea. Throwing Wee
she
Man.
said
and-
Charlie Chaplin. I feel like it's the oldest
Charlie
actor we know.
Chaplin.
I know
about.
it's like king of the movies for the first 100 years of movies.
Well, you guys remember how I said this guy was referred to as the king of movies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, his first name is King.
Oh.
Well, his middle name is King. His first name is
Martin Luther
William.
King.
William King blank.
Schumacher.
Desiderius Erasmus.
No.
Desiderius is definitely.
I really want to get you guys this extra $1,000, so I'm gonna try to get you there. Just bear with me here.
William
Um,
King Rogers.
So let's see.
Raffles, amateur cracksman, you said, right? So
Yep.
think about that.
Think about that, and then also this guy's last name is like if you combined Frodo's last name
Baggins.
with a slur that I don't want anyone to say.
The F-A-G slur.
Yep.
Yes.
So
You
if
want
you
me
had
to-
Bag
You want me to
to
say
mix
that?
those two together, what do you get?
Bag it.
There you go, King Baggett. Rest in peace, King Baggett died on this day.
Never
In
fucking heard of
1948.
that person in my life.
That's a cool name.
He went from being the most famous man in the world to old miner, uncredited in Jackass Mail the year he died.
Utter obscurity.
That's pretty
Wow.
rough, yeah.
Goals.
Truly a King Baggett. Yeah.
Yeah. So rest in peace, King Baggett. And
Man, you could never make Jackass Mail today,
You couldn't even try.
No,
Get
they'd
shot
come for
down
you.
in
They'd
this.
come for you. They'd cancel you even for suggesting you want King
So
Baggett to
canceled.
play the uncredited old miner.
Ruby, you want to be on the show?
Yeah, get that. We had a child.
Ruby, do you want to be on the show, honey? She's really busy playing store.
Oh, store.
I love
probably-
store.
What she got for sale?
Oh, she's got some.
Let's see what she's got in her hand. Ruby, what are you
It
holding?
looks like medicine.
Ooh,
I'll take
it.
Yeah.
Daddy's prescription pills. And, Ruby, tell them a joke. No, you have a good joke.
Oh, I would like to
Oh,
hear a
joke.
joke. Yeah.
Just one joke.
Please.
One. No, come on.
What?
Can you do a knock joke or something?
No.
Well,
She pointed to
Okay.
I've got like a sacred geometry book, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with System of a Down, so the joke probably won't hit as hard.
We are.
But she points to the cover and she goes, "This is a terracotta pie."
Wow.
banana, terracotta.
Genius. Baby genius.
Yeah, it's like yeah,
Shout
it's
out,
a
Baby
terracotta
It was her
pie.
favorite song for a long
you guys want to hear a monkey going crazy?
Yes.
Is it the one that ate the face?
He
That's
lost
pretty
his mind
crazy.
for a minute. Forgot who he was.
Oh, remembered who he was.
Oh, he remembered who he was.
Yeah, that's a scream of a remembered past for sure.
Demented.
Oh, do you want to show them Mr. Peanut? That's actually kind of interesting.
Who's Mr. Peanut?
But he actually doesn't behave.
He doesn't?
Uh-oh.
Mr.
Oh, my
Peanut does not
goodness.
behave.
He's not being good.
Who
Oh
is
my
that?
goodness! Look at that.
She threw Mr. Peanut away.
R.I.P. Mr. Peanut.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Mr.
Bye,
Peanut.
Mr. Peanut.
He should have worked a little harder.
See you around the trash
Honestly.
can, buddy. What should we do? I do want to thank you again for joining us. And while you're on the mic, why don't you tell some of the people that listen to this about some of the stuff that you're doing? You're doing so many amazing things every single day, it seems like.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Rubbish Cook. She's Whitney Does. We're both on Your Torb.
I just looked up yourtube.com. There is no yourtube.com. So anyone that wants
It's
to.
Your Torb.
Your Torb. Hold on a second. Let me pull that up. Is that Torb? Turb.
Yeah, Turb.
Okay. Yourtorb.com. Or .biz.
How did you put it?
Site can't be reached. No site. So people say there's no domain names left out there, but people, I'm telling you, yourtorb.com is sitting there right with your name on it. And
I want it.
let's go in on a URL
it.
together, folks. Let's compete with
Your
YouTube.
Torb.
Yourtorb.
Whitney's making really cool motorcycle stuff every
It's such a grind.
every other
The
day.
YouTube game is such a grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We do our podcast, Ma Pod, the Megan and
Every
Whitney
single
show.
fucking Tuesday, except
Every
for you're going out of
Tuesday.
town.
I'm going out of town for a couple of weeks.
She's going to Sicily.
Oh my gosh.
That's way out of town.
Spoiler.
I know it's gonna be on an island in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you gonna do
Yes.
there? Who are you gonna? Is there gonna be Italian people
You
there?
doing pasta? What's going on?
Possibly. Here's the situation. When I was 19 or 20, I went to Europe with my cousin, who is a lady of means.
Sure.
And so she invited me to join her because I did not grow up a lady of means. No judgment, whatever. That was the only reason I had that opportunity. And then we went to France and Italy and Spain, and I lost my passport when we went to Rome. So we had to spend the most of the time that we were there at the U.S. Embassy for me to get an emergency passport. Anyway, fast forward 14 years. Her family is going to Sicily. They planned on going during the pandemic, but then that happened, so they had to postpone their trip. And the person who my cousin was going to take with her can't go in 2023, so they need a substitute. So they call me.
They call Rubbish Cook.
They call
Yeah.
me, and I say,
Love
"What?
that.
Of course I'm going to go with you. What do I got going on?"
I will say
Nothing.
also, kind of a sidebar, the losing the passport thing sounds kind of unfortunate. I hope it won't happen again, knock on wood. But I will say, when I travel internationally, I love to just go spend most of my time at the U.S. Embassy. I walk in there and I say, these are my people.
Here we are. Now I
Anyway.
feel at home. They pop you a
Anyway.
Bud Heavy. You start
Yes.
drinking. You're drinking beer and eating chicken wings.
Exactly.
All they have at the embassy.
I'm watching sports on my phone. Well, people are like trying to work and stuff there, but I'm like, kicking,
No.
putting my feet up.
Go in
Anyway,
there with your Osama bin Laden shirt. You're like, hey, what's up?
Ich
This
bin
is-
ein bin Laden.
this is a custom.
That's the next shirt.
Yeah.
Ich bin ein Bin Laden. I like that a lot.
Whitney's working on merch. Whitney's gonna have some shirts and stuff soon.
It's such a long process when you print them yourself.
Well, if it makes it any easier, if you have any just a blank shirt, I'll buy that off you.
I'll send you guys. That'll be way easier. I've got those.
Put whatever you want on it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It was really good to see you.
Thanks for
Great to
having
see
us.
you. Thank you so much. It was a
Yeah.
blast. So easy to talk to you, loves.
So easy.
Wow.
Yeah, come back anytime. It's nicer talking to you guys
Bless
than
you.
anybody else we have on here. So
Yeah.
Thanks for
the most
having the
part.
baby on too, Ruby baby.
Anytime.
Yeah, I had to
anytime.
go.
And get her own
You
mic
did
next
what?
time. I had to grab her by the neck, but
The old smothering mother.
Mother's mother.
Mothers.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
listen, have fun there in Sicily. Don't let anyone give you no crap.
Thank
No
you.
crap.
Don't
Yeah.
lose your passport.
Don't
Yeah,
start
don't
no
lose your
shit.
passport.
Won't be no shit.
You
That's
need
what I'm gonna
you
say.
need a lanyard.
Get a
I'm gonna be
lanyard.
that
Get an air tag.
American nerd with the lanyard and the cell phone and the passport. Come on.
and don't drink the water. Get Monte Cristo's revenge.
What?
Dude, that happened. Dude, I had diarrhea for 14 days. I
That's
lost.
Montezuma.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
Well,
doing a lot.
when
He's
did you
having a
have-
bad
The one I-
Pounds.
Monticello's revenge.
Monticello's.
I was trying to think
He's
of.
taking the
Count of Monte
piss.
Cristo's revenge.
I'm pissing all over.
I'm
myself
sorry. I know
here,
we're
guys.
trying.
Sorry.
When did you have
pissing.
diarrhea for 14 days? That sounds unpleasant.
When I went to Mexico City,
Yeah.
She drinks
Okay.
the water.
Okay.
That'll-
went to fucking Fogo de Chao down there, which was
Oh,
a
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
It was like a joke to go there, but you show up, there's no one in there, and
no.
every restaurant in Mexico City is like popping. It's packed,
Wow.
right? So if you walk into a place and no one's there,
It's for a good reason.
it's for a good
Really?
reason. The buffet was covered in bugs.
Oh.
Dude, and Lucas still thinks that that's
be
not
what they
where we
eat
got
down here.
sick.
No, it can't be.
Why would you stay?
That's a
Because he's
reputable
like, no,
place.
It's
only
an
be a couple
international
days.
chain. You're not going to get sick
No.
there.
Good golly.
God
Ooh, and on the
bless.
plane ride home, I saw a lady who had a tattoo of a big coming dick on her calf.
Whoa.
That
Oh, yeah.
rocks.
I got
Oh my
I
god.
got a picture of it because I was like, oh my! And she looked like just regular,
Totally innocuous.
regular lady, but her pants were pulled up a little bit, and it was a coming dick,
Like a big dick. that
like
was
a big
coming.
dick that was.
You can
coming.
send that image to hbdpod@gmail.com.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
I
it
will.
Goes to show that sometimes a lady can look like a normal lady, but you never know who's gonna have a big coming dick tattooed on their leg.
I'm like, what is that?
Well,
What does that
I mean, in her
represent?
defense, I've seen a show called Tattoo Repair or whatever, and a lot of people get drunk and let their friends decide what they should get tattooed.
That had to have been it.
A lot of people make that fatal mistake and let their friends tattoo whatever
I
they
was
want.
trying so hard not to piss and shit my pants next to her. It
Yeah.
was so funny. So funny.
I'm surprised it didn't make you want to come with a big dick.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Just
my dick
looking
is
at
so
it.
hard.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna come.
I've
Do
got
not
genital
come.
diarrhea.
You're in diarrhea
That's
from your
rough.
genitals. Yeah.
Now that's Monte Cristo's revenge, my friend.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah. Well, shout out King Baggett, shout out Lil Kim, shout out whatever other one you said. Oh, Yul Brynner, of course. And
All right.
that's what birthdays are all about, gang.
Bishop Baggett.
Thank you.
And Bishop Baggett, too.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Bye. Love you.
I love you.
Jackie,
What's going on?
You can find us at the following hashtags.
JGF Gang, Dystopian Space Donkeys, Yorptorb, Powder Your Peel, JGF Gang, did I say that one? HBD Pod, Twitter, Instagram, Yortorb, TikTok.
And at the following phone number, 906-235-1726. I said call me up. You can call me Al. You can call me up. Call me down. You're my pal.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.